Oh, it's a very nice hot day. That's outside temperature. That's in the shed, a little cooler. And for the American viewers, that's the Fahrenheit. Haha, it's nice and hot. Oh, the air conditioning having a lot of trouble today. Well, I got this little Datsun 1000 back for a service, and to maybe put relays on the headlights because they're a bit dim and dismal. Tin foil and candle power they are. Already put a new fuse box there a while ago because the other one's melted and the headlights kept failing, but there's still, you have to drive around with high beam on just to see anything. So I'll put two relays in and run a few wires around the place. It looks like finally I don't have to take the radiator out again. That's nice, it's not leaking, just. So we'll see if it makes it through summer. And yeah, oil and filter change. And check the brakes and all that other rubbish. So, nice little car. Well, that's the headlights on high beam. Low beam's dismal. High beam, on camera that looks bright, but trust me, it's not. It's just dull. Sort of got that yellowy tinge to it. So, and that globe, yeah, they're not matching globes. But yes, there's one fuse that runs high and low beam on this. So if you blow that fuse, you lose all of it. So what I'll do, I'll leave all that standard, and I'll just use these as triggers for the relays and two new fuses. So that way you got one fuse for high, one fuse for low. One relay for high, one relay for low. And then that way you should have a lot more light. Maybe a halogen conversion might not be too bad of an idea. Well, here's the oil. It's black, so it's bad. As you see, it's not all frothed up like what came out of that Subaru I showed in that other video about oil. Because this one's Penrite HBR 30. That's what I use in, most cars, depending on the grade it needs. And this has been in there, I think, 9 months or something since I last saw this car, which is way too long. Tisk tisk to the owner. But as you can see, it's not broken down like that other oil, which I believe looked like Castrol. But Castrol used to be good, but I found it went downhill probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Started foaming up all the time and getting burnt and black. So, in all the cars I used. So, and I forgot to say last video, always change the filter with the oil. It's pointless changing the oil if you don't change the filter, because the oil's gone black because the filter's failed. So, do the filter and the oil. The filter usually costs 1/3 of what the oil costs. So, it's just a waste of money if you don't change the filter. I've almost done the headlight wiring now. I changed the fuse block to a 6-1, so we've got high beam, low beam running off it. Because all of the lights, all of them ran off one fuse. The parkers, the interior lights, and the headlights. And that's a bit bad. So I left that one fuse there and just dropped the amps to a reasonable one, to 20 amps from 30. Going to run two new feeds from here to the battery. And yeah, we've got 28 5 amp feeds going across here, across the new loom, over to the relays, which are triggered off the headlight wire for this side. And then we've got wires that come back out to run the headlights. So I'm going to pin them up and plug them in. And same on this side. They come back over here and pin them up, plug them in. This plug to the headlights, that should be fine. But if we ever do upgrade the headlights to halogens, I may replace that then. So, but for now, they should be heaps better. So, a little bit overkill, but yeah, it'll get there. Well, as usual, got quality control cat supervising me. Just running another cleaning cycle there. So, he thinks all's good, so I'm quite happy too. Well, there we go, all the headlight wiring's done. Brian gives it his bones up, so yes, it's always a good sign. The loom runs tied to this loom down here. There, get the light. So that's all nice. And goes over here nicely. So, much better. Brian. Oh yes, and each globe gets its own earth screwed directly to the body. So as you can see there, 3-pin plug. So yeah, that side there. And that side gets its own little earth as well. Well, they're still dismal, but they're much better. So now we could do an H4 conversion if so wanted. So they're just sealed beam crap. But yeah, much brighter. It's a whiter light now. They come on faster too. So, oh yeah, that's worked well. Because when you turn on the headlights, the dash lights don't dim out. Everything used to get a little dim before, and the tail lights even got dim. Yeah, that's just a switch making them flash. If you just push it to middle, they'll go off. It's got a weird design to save power. When the headlights are on, the front parkers turn off. So that's the way it should be. Yes, that's high beam, low beam. Nothing dimming. Excellent.